Okay, Happy New Year. Okay. So, how do you feel this New Year?
Still tired.
Still tired? That means you celebrated it really well, right? Okay, so how many people read my New Year message? Okay, so many people, right? So I send my New Year message. Tyler, could you please come? I need your help. You can find the New Year message on your phone. I'm sorry. Yeah. If you go to my page.
Where did you send your message to?
I send it to all the Blue Lotus members and all my world Sangha. So many thousands of people got it. If you didn't get it, please write your email. And so, yeah.
Okay.
Please read it loud.
Make sure I have the right one. I have 10,000 texts from you, so it's Dear Blue Lotus Temple community, I'm thinking a lot about calendars and days and meanings we define to moments. Sometimes I think this day of the new year doesn't mean anything. We made it up, and every day is a new day. Sometimes I see the beautiful importance of resetting our core values and pausing to reflect on what's worked and what hasn't, and what tomorrow looks like. We have all experienced many broken intentions. We make such determined efforts, but living up to it in the day-to-day is harder. We get stuck in old patterns and behaviors. I have done this 1,000 times too. Our emotions bounce in between like and dislike. We rank things as good and bad and right and wrong. We try to fix ourselves, our loved ones, and our worlds. It's all very well intended. But I'm curious, is it working? I feel tired and overwhelmed, trying so hard sometimes to get better. Today, I'm thinking of the middle path, the gentle road that says, get a little better over here, and the gentle road that says, I'm already good enough as I am. Anything beyond this middle is an extreme. The extreme of changing everything, the extreme of not looking at anything. I think holy ground is here in the center. These days, I'm committed to the middle, finding the place where I really, truly love myself as is, and yet still focus my right action on being as noble and kind as I can be. So my mantra entering this new year is, I am not broken. Happy New Year, my beloved family. May you be well, happy, and peaceful.
Okay. So, what is your mantra? I'm not broken, right? Okay, good. So, I think everything perfectly said. So, this afternoon, I was busy and doing some work. So then I was driving back and forth. So something came to my mind. So we have some old memories, right? We all have some old memories. Some memories are so sweet, isn't it? Right? Some memories are so sweet. What do you do with those memories? Huh? Hold it, right? How about some memories are so difficult, painful, challenging when you are thinking about them? So how do you feel with those thoughts, those memories? Okay, good. Learn from them. Great. If you can do it. Mostly? Huh? Yeah, push them away. Anything you do with those memories? Repress them. You don't want to see them. You think, why is there? I hate them. So, our memories, sometimes we are so attached to them. So when we have those memories, when we have sweet memories, we like to keep them. When we have difficult memories, we don't like them. What is the problem? Both are the problem. Right? Both are the problem, not one. So I think because of our old memories, we have lots of attachments. And so people looking for solutions to overcome those challenges and difficulties get better. So when you hear or read New Year message, so how many times, how many years, according to the Buddhist teaching, how many lifetime we tried. Now being a monk 40 years, I'm still trying. I had so many broken minds so many times. But I never give up. I was keep trying. So many times, because I became a monk age 11. So being a monk this many years, don't think I had the perfect lifestyle. No, not at all. But still I am here. Still I am so grateful. So still I was believing light is there. Light is exist. Opportunities I have. So there's a beautiful analogy in the Buddhist teaching. If you know our light is there, you never give up. But the problem in our life, we don't see that light, even little bit. So why so many layers, thick, dark, top of that? When we are walking around with darkness, heaviness in our mind, really, one day, 1 second, 1 moment, you feel something good about yourself. You see little light. So if you see this little light, you feel so grateful. I see something beautiful. What is the analogy the Buddha used? There is a big pot. Think about like a clay pot. Like this ball. All big covered pot. Very thick, very heavy. So you can see lots of carvings, beautiful designs in this part. So you can walk around and you can enjoy, like when you go to a museum, when you see all part. You say, how wonderful, this is great. So you always enjoying outside of this. When, sometime, when you look around the part, you see there's a little hole top of the pot. So usually our nature, if you see little things like that, you want to peek on, right? You want to look inside. So in that moment, what you do, you look inside in that part, then you see there's a tiny little light. Then you tell all your friends, hey, look, come. There's a little light in there. So then everybody looking into that part, they can see that little light. So when you see little light, the nature of us, what you want to do? Share it, or you want to make it bigger, that light. Now you can see this light inside this thick, dark part. Very difficult to get it out. Very difficult to get it out. Everybody walk around and trying hard. But it is a clay pot. So if you want to get the light out, what you have to do? Okay, you said it. What we have to do? We have to break the pot. But make that decision is so hard. To break the pot. Why? That part, that bowl has lots of beautiful carvings. Thousands of years, many of us, our ancestors, our parents, you and everybody, we all are contributed to this part to make it beautiful. But you think it is great, but it brings you heaviness and difficulties and challenges why you are so attaching to it. But this beautiful light hidden, buried inside that part. After you break the part, what will have? That whole light going all over the room. I think that is the problem we have. So contributing lots of negativities into our life, which we see they are beautiful. Why? Every negative experience people are enjoying. Even sometimes people are complaining, oh, I don't like this, but they love it. I know I call enjoying suffering. Enjoying suffering. So many people come here, meet me when I travel around the world, and they come to me, oh Bhante, I have this problem and that problem and this problem and that problem, always complaining about it. Then I tell them, there is an answer. I am going to help you. I am going to help you. How about if you do this? Oh no, I don't want it. I am not ready for that. Maybe my wife doesn't like it. And so, but I know this is the right answer, but I don't know why. There's some fun in it. I talked to one man today, and he said, I know this is wrong. I know this is not right. I know the answer, what you said, that's a perfect answer. But still I know my wife don't like it. That means I realize even they don't like the problem, there's a little enjoyment in there. Why? They know that. They don't want to go something unknown. Why? Unknown is lots of work. Something unknown is lots of work, lots of doubts there. But I am asking, if you want to go from known to unknown to get better, you have to have a risk. You have to have a risk. So usually my nature in life, I'm a risk taker. All the time I have lots of complaint from my people because I'm always kind of stubborn and risk taking. I think that's the characters, right? I don't say I'm great about it, but that's the different natures of the people. But every time when I take a risk, something beautiful happened in my life. Coming to Woodstock, it was a risk. Believe me, coming to this, the place, it was a risk. Because when I come here first time, 17 years ago, it was a risk. Why? I was coming from something comfortable. I'm really sure where I'm at. I'm really sure everything is okay there. But the place I came, I don't know what it is. Just by myself, no people, no community, no English. However, I made it. Then I remember my teacher, when I get into the car to get here, from Michigan to here, he came to my car and said, hey, I'm telling you now, you are going to take a risk for your life. Even now, you can change whole plans. You can stay in Michigan. He was so worrying about it. So then I said, no, maybe this trip, this is my last breath. This is my last time I'm going to see you. I'm going to die on the way, but I'm going. So why I'm telling you this, even I don't know where I'm coming, I took the risk and I made this decision. So I'm asking you, so when you go something known to unknown to make your life better, there's a risk, but take it. Take it. What is the worst case? You will lose it. Handle it. Then deal with it. That's the part of the life. You have that strong abilities to deal this life. So then, when I was thinking about this whole thing about the New Year, the people life, making the New Year resolution is a fun thing. And so people say, what is your New Year resolution? I was having breakfast with somebody this morning. He said, I want to have breakfast with you. Then first thing he asked, Bhante, what is your New Year resolution? I said, my New Year resolution is none. No New Year resolution is my New Year resolution. So then why I said that, people are so into New Year resolution every year, end of December, they are thinking, oh, New Year resolution. Then January 3rd, all gone. So now I am asking, no, you have to make a better plan. You have to have better intention, as I said in the New Year message, because the problem is not to making New Year resolution every year. Problem is our emotions. Our emotion always, going back and forth. When emotions going back and forth, bouncing around, is it fun? It is great? I don't think so. If you have your emotions going like that every single day and night, how do you feel? Stressed, tired, exhausted. Then what happens when you go to bed at night? Can't sleep. So why I'm telling this, I had many nights like that. Now think, oh my God, what you did last 40 years. But I never give up. I'm keep doing it. I can see every day I'm getting better. Every day I'm getting better. So my point today for you, we have to dig into the root of our problems. All the problems we have in our life, there's a root. Now I'm asking, you can bring into your life whatever one problem, maybe you have millions of problems, but bring one problem into your mind now. Whatever you are dealing with. So, whatever problem you are going to tell me, I know the root. I found out most of my problem I am having in my life, I know the root now. Now my job or your job, if you know the root, to find the answer, what we have to do now. If you know the root? Action. Action. Okay, action. Okay. What kind of action we have to take, Mary? Yes, we have to pull out the root. What we have to do? Dig into the root. We know we have to dig into the root, but we don't want to. Why? We are lazy. We are lazy. Especially here in America, when you see the problem as a root is the problem, what they are doing, they are looking for easy ways. That's America. Easy ways, maybe do something, maybe put something soil or, something top of that. Then it will be fine. Then I don't want to see it. So then there's so many other roots will come after that. Why? You don't have that strength. Get into the root and digging and take the root out. And so, long time ago, I think Sumana remember, so we had the tree outside of this building. So it's really annoying to the building. One day we saw it is, after we cut it, it is growing again. I think Sumana did something secret for that. So how to do that, I don't want to tell that one now. And so, however, finally we treat the root. Without treating the root. Now I'm asking, what is the root? Can you guess?
Want, desire.
Yeah, want, desire, great. I can see that. Ourselves, okay, I can see that. I want to hear another one word. Attachment, okay, another big word. Okay, that's also the same root. Okay.
Ego.
Yes, you perfectly said it. Problem is, ego is the root. Our desire, our attachment, that's why I said, bring one problem into your life. Then whatever problem tell you today and thinking about, the root is the ego. What is the ego? Believing I, my, me and mine. There is no such thing. There is no such thing. So, I think my new book already published. So there is somebody actually, Nick, you told me, right? Nick today. He said, I'm reading about the chapter of ego. He is reading about my new book. So I perfectly explained that book. What is the root means, that ego, how we are going to eliminate it. So my whole life, I am the one had the biggest ego in this whole world. That's what I am feeling myself. Being a monk, being in pedestal, 11 to now, and always treating like like a god and all my life. My mom is bowing in front of me every single day when she see me. Now think about when I raise like that, how big my head is. I'm the man. I'm the monk in the world. I'm the God. I'm the divine. That's what I had my mind when I like my 20s. One day I realized that's a problem. That's why I'm sad. That's why I'm angry. That's why I'm disappointed. So I have to dig into this root little by little. Then I start to do it like my 20s to dig into this root. Still I'm digging. More I digging, then I take cutting all those little root. Now my monks, my people, whoever close people to me, I was meeting one of my brother monk in Florida. He said, when I'm looking at you now, like when I compare you like 17 years ago, you are 90% good. I said, that's it. I need 100%, right? Then he said, you are 90% good. I feel amazed by how much you change. Then he asked me, how do you change like this? I said, only if I summarize, only thing I can tell, I saw my root, my problems. So what I'm doing now, I'm keep digging. So that's why it's New Year message said, you are not broken. You can dig. You can work hard. So that is the message I want to pass into you. Otherwise, 2020 will come. Then, New Year is coming. What is my New Year resolution? Now, how many years we did that? But still, we are same annoying people. Same difficult, same annoying people, including myself, right? Including myself. I'm asking you, now we have to change. What we have to change? Change way we are thinking. Change we are thinking. If you can change way we are thinking, you can make your life better. Okay, that sounds wonderful. So now what I'm asking, bring one quality. The one quality means one difficult, challenging quality into your mind. Then Tyler will explain what we are going to do. I already talked to Tyler about it. Yeah. So we are going to do some little rituals today. Okay. Everybody has to stand up.
So actually, I'm going to let Bhante explain this once I explain it. Bhante is going to ask us to bow, and a lot of us don't adhere to the label of Buddhist, and sometimes bowing brings back some memories of childhood religious experiences. And so we, as we were driving tonight, we were talking through the service. I think that the way we talked about it was, what we're really doing is we're going to bow not to the Buddha, not to Bhante or any of the Bhantes or to any figure. What we're really doing is addressing that ego and just getting into a state of humility.
Yeah. So if you are able, it's not required. And so we are going to make the 3 bows, full 3 bows. So if you want to say something, what you are going to surrender today, just bowing, just say it loud in front of everybody if you are comfortable. One challenge you have, because it's rooted to ego. So, who's going to start? Right? You want to start, what you are going to surrender today?
Attachment to
Okay, attachment. Okay, everybody, start. One quality, think about one quality, what you are going to surrender.
figuring it out.
Okay, figuring out. Okay, anybody?
Something.
Survey. Okay, good.
Higher responsibility and guilt.
Okay, wonderful.
Loneliness.
Loneliness. Okay, good. Okay, wonderful. Anxiety. Okay.
Not feeling good enough. Needing to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Resentment,
Grasping.
Judgment.
sugar addiction,
Cravings.
Obsession.
Control. Expectation.
I'm going to surrender, attaching to loved ones. Anything else?
Quit looking back and quit looking forward.
Anything else?
Giving up.
Okay.
Perfectionism.
Family grief.
Okay.
Dullness.
Distraction. Boredom.
Fear of change.
Conflict.
So good. Now, how we are going to bow? If you are able, we are going to make three kneel down, three full bows. Remember people how we bow for the precept ceremony. It's like if you are not, if you don't want to do that, you can do like this three, right? If you cannot kneel down, you can do like this three. Okay. So when I ring the bell, we bow 3 times. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. That means you are surrender your ego, and so after we bow, there is no place to go. You are totally surrendering, right? Please be seated. So, especially Eastern traditions, especially Buddhist tradition, so even Hinduism, we always bow. So, state of humiliation. What is the word, Tyler? The humility, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we are doing because we want to be humble, but not to be doormat. Remember that too, okay? So you have to, make the hiss if somebody try to hurt you. Tell you are the cobra, but without poison. Hiss without poison. So that means you are so humble. You surrender yourself, but if somebody keep trying to do something, make it, okay? Otherwise, people get into the trouble too, okay? So, thank you so much for today, and thank you. Thank you.